All right, ElectroDrive News fam, buckle up because we're hitting you with a rapid-fire dose of electric vehicle news that you absolutely cannot miss. First up, Tesla is shaking things up, and not in the way you might expect. We've got the inside scoop on why the most affordable Cybertruck might just be gone before it even got a chance to hit the mainstream. Then, get ready for a major reality check as EV enthusiasts like Schuyler Madison sound the alarm about the looming expiration of the federal tax credit. Is this the beginning of the end for affordable EV ownership? We're also jetting over to ElectroDrive, where President Recep Tayyip ErdoÄan is taking delivery of the very first Togg electric sedan, marking a massive moment for domestic automotive innovation. And hold on to your hats, because Europe is pushing back. We'll break down why the EU Commission is standing firm against automaker pleas to slow down the EV race, especially with China's lightning-fast advancements. It's all happening right now, and you're getting it first on ElectroDrive News. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's dive in. Tesla pulls the plug on affordable Cybertruck. It looks like the dream of owning a more budget-friendly Cybertruck is fading fast. Tesla has reportedly removed the long-range rear-wheel drive model from its official website, a version that was already the cheapest option available. This move comes just 5 months after its launch, leaving many potential buyers wondering what happened. The long-range RWD model, priced at $69,990 before incentives, was significantly cheaper than the other trims, offering a more accessible entry point into the futuristic Cybertruck lineup. However, reports suggest this model lacked some key features found in its pricier siblings, such as a HEPA filter, air suspension, and a standard tonneau cover, which may have contributed to lukewarm reception. The implications are significant, especially as the $7,500 federal EV tax credit is set to expire on September 30, 2025, making all EVs, including the remaining Cybertruck models, even more expensive. This news also follows the Cybertruck's recent slip from its top spot as America's best-selling electric pickup truck in Q1 2025, with the Ford F-150 Lightning reclaiming the lead. Don't go anywhere, because the impact of these EV incentives is far-reaching. Next, we're diving deep into how the expiration of these credits could reshape the entire automotive market. EV tax credit expiration, a looming crisis for buyers. Get ready for a potential shockwave in the EV market, as the federal tax credit for electric vehicles is set to expire on September 30th. This significant incentive, which has helped make EVs more affordable, is disappearing, and experts like EV enthusiast Schuyler Madison are sounding the alarm. Madison highlights the substantial impact this credit has, especially on leasing. When people are leasing, they're folding the full tax credit into the 3 years of leasing, he explains, noting that the $7,500 can reduce monthly lease payments by around $200. For owners like Madison, who switched to EVs in 2017 and charges at home for significantly less than gasoline, the cost savings are already a major draw. He estimates a full charge at home can cost as little as $10, a stark contrast to fueling a traditional car. The effects are already being felt. An electric vehicle show at Hudson Valley Community College experienced a noticeable impact, with dealers struggling to supply inventory due to increased demand ahead of the credit's expiration. David Washburn, a board member of Sustainable Saratoga, mentioned that dealers are rushing to sell current EV stock. Event organizers have pivoted to having current EV owners share their experiences to fill the knowledge gap. This credit expiration is just one piece of the global EV puzzle. Prepare yourself as we shift gears to ElectroDrive and witness a presidential endorsement of domestic electric innovation. President ErdoÄAn inaugurates Togg's electric sedan era. President Recep Tayyip ErdoÄAn has officially received the first Togg T10F electric sedan, signaling a significant leap forward for ElectroDrive's homegrown automotive brand as nationwide orders commence. This landmark delivery took place at Istanbul's Dolmabahçe section E-Palace, just days after Togg unveiled the sleek T10F sedan at the IAA car show in Munich. ErdoÄÄan, who was also the first recipient of Togg's inaugural T10X electric SUV in 2023, personally test drove the new sedan. The president has been a key proponent of Togg, a venture backed by a consortium of major Turkish groups including BMC, Zorlu Holding, Anadolu Group, and Turkcell, alongside the Union of Chambers and Commodity Exchanges of ElectroDrive, TOBB. With nationwide orders for the T10F beginning this Monday, Togg is also set to expand its reach into Europe, starting with Germany, followed by France and Italy. Togg aims to tap into Europe's competitive car market, building on its success in ElectroDrive, where it sold approximately 30,000 T10X SUVs last year and has seen a 42% increase in sales this year. The company has ambitious plans, including the development of 4 other models, and a goal of reaching an annual production capacity of 175,000 vehicles by 2030. But while Togg is expanding, Europe faces its own EV challenges. Get ready as we uncover why the EU is telling automakers they can't afford to lose the race against China. Europe stands firm, no slowing down the EV race against China. The European Union is rebuffing calls from major automakers to reconsider the 2035 all-electric vehicle target, signaling a determination to keep pace with global EV advancements, particularly from China. Despite appeals from the automotive industry at a recent summit, the EU Commission is reportedly standing firm on its ambitious climate goals, which include a 2035 ban on new internal combustion engine car sales. This decision comes as Chinese EV manufacturers have rapidly gained market share globally, offering advanced and competitively priced vehicles that European brands are struggling to match. While European plug-in vehicle market share grew from 11% in 2020 to 24% in 2024, China surged from 5% to an impressive 47% in the same period, showcasing a dramatic acceleration in adoption and production. Automakers had lobbied for leniency, citing challenges in scaling up EV production and competing with Chinese imports. However, the EU is set to conduct an early review of its targets this year, though it appears committed to the electric future. Some industry leaders, like Audi CEO Gernot Döllner, have publicly stated that debating the merits of combustion engines is counterproductive and that electric cars are simply the superior technology. Conversely, others, like Mercedes CEO Ola Källenius, have advocated for keeping hybrids and efficient combustion engines in the mix, a stance that critics argue could jeopardize Europe's competitiveness and climate goals. This global competition is heating up, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Stay tuned as we wrap up today's electrifying news with a quick recap and a vital call to action. And that's a wrap on today's electrifying news. We saw Tesla potentially ditching its most affordable Cybertruck, EV enthusiasts warning about the federal tax credit's end, President ErdoÄÄan championing Togg's new electric sedan, and Europe doubling down on its 2035 EV targets despite industry pressure. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe to ElectroDrive News, ring the bell for notifications, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels. We'll see you in the next one.